I'm doing a different setup, as you can tell. I'm utilizing my. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm doing my DJ live setup. I've got my tablet down here so I can see all the comments so I don't miss them. But yes, I thought I would pop on and do a little live as I sit here in the garage. And Mrs. Hobbies has gone out for a bit of exercise. So yeah, and it's been a long time, a long old time since I've done a proper live that isn't DJ orientated. So yeah, it's just a quick hello. Has Doris kicked you out? Low? No, she's gone out. She's gone out too. I was going to do this in my little DJ room, but I've just put the washing machine on. So yeah, that would have slightly ruined the audio. So yeah, we're just popping out here for an hour, say hello, drink a coffee, and then go back in and probably have some dinner, I suspect. Yes, I saw that you had your live going too. I was out walking. I was about to join it and say I can't join your live because I'm about to go live myself, but then it wasn't there anymore, so I couldn't. I am in the garage, Derek, or my man cave, as I like to call it. Although it looks like a bit like a dump actually, looking at the screen. Just because it is a dump. It's a car camping dump and other stuff dump. Everything just gets thrown in here. It's just a dumping ground for anything and everything basically. Try tea. No, I'm too lazy for tea, Derek. I used to drink tea. I do drink herbal though. So after probably about 7 o'clock, I stop drinking caffeinated. Otherwise, I won't sleep. So I do drink good old herbal teas. A bit of green tea, a bit of chamomile. Watching for a few weeks, loving the content. Hello, Luke. Oh, there's a couple more people. Oh, see, this is working well. Ah, see, Matt, you said something. I think Matt Jones said hi, but the message has gone. And then Luke said hi. Hello, Luke. I'll start on today, hoping to set it up tomorrow's upload video. Cool. I have seen your latest video. Big Red. I can't remember what your name is. Is it Paul? Yeah, no, I have seen it. I just haven't commented. But I was watching it the other day. I was going to ask about whether or not you're going to do a solo setup too, as well as the big family setup. But I watched it. I just forgot to put the comment on. Side one today. In fact, the side awning is the biggest thing for your setup. For anyone who doesn't know, in the comment is Big Red Little Camper, who's just set up a YouTube channel, and he's currently doing a rubbish of car names, a big 7-seater into a proper family camper, a bit of a campsite camper, with a side awning for him and the missus. But have a look at his channel, and you can see where that's going. That's just started. Oh, hello, Matt. That's what I thought you said. I thought I saw something nice come up and then it disappeared. So, welcome everyone. So yes, for those of you who don't know, I did used to do these a lot more often than I did. Normally used to do them in the car. Actually was always what the plan was. But nowadays I'm too busy chilling in the car to do lives. And then my home lives have become DJ lives, so I don't really get to do these an awful lot. But somebody commented the other day, but I haven't done one of these for ages, so ta-da! But I do never notify people that I'm doing these, is the only issue. I like to be a bit random with my lives. They just pop up, so if people see them, they see them, and if you don't see them, then you can watch them on replay if you want to. So I won't keep this too hugely long, maybe an hour. We'll see how it goes, because I do have a habit on lives of talking for hours and hours and hours. But if I do that, then that's my evening gone, and then I won't have any time to just loaf in front of the TV and drink my lovely decaf green tea and chamomile. What have I got? Luke Burrows telling my C3 Picasso. C3 Picasso the same as what Brendan has. Brendan explores. Or was that a C4? Either way, check out Brendan Explores, his old stuff, not his current stuff. He's got a massive van now, but if you go back far enough, you'll see what he used to do with his Picasso, whatever one it was. So that's good. Cool. So, what do I say on lives? I can't remember. I'm governed by you. You have to say stuff, or I just rabbit on. I watch him. He has a red-ass scenic. Oh, is it really? I thought he had a Picasso. Oh well, shows how observant I am, or was in the past. It was a grand. Oh, rubbish. Definitely don't listen to me then. Why did I have Picasso? Oh well, don't watch Brendan for these. One of my lights is flashing on and off. I think there's like a spirit in here. It's saying hello on the live. Over in the corner in front of me. Oh dear. Don't listen to Matt. Oh, Matt doesn't pay attention. And it's been ages since he's done any car. Well, he doesn't car camp no more, so my memory is even more polluted by other stuff. Is that your seat cracking or your knees? That's very good hearing, or a very good mic. No, that's the seat. Yeah, it's the seat. Yeah, no, fortunately not my knee. My knee is doing a lot. Well, it's getting a lot better with all the cycling I'm doing now. I'm actually cycling every day. Hey, Nathan, hello. He's married. What? He's married. I guess it's similar size car. Oh, okay. Sorry, these comments are coming back. Weird timings. Is that your seat? Mine just takes time to work. Payday. It's time to choose. Okay. I think there's a delay on the live in terms of when I see the message and when you write it. And it's even more confusing because I'm watching my own live and reading the comments off that. So I've got even more of a delay just to further confuse. Hey, Graham. Graham too has a Zephyr, which he's currently doing. I don't think you've put anything up on the tube yet. Or have you? I can't remember. But no, but if not, he is currently doing it as bloody light. He is currently doing his as well. So that is good. Lots of Zaffies around. Not listening. Would you ever get a van? No, I get this question quite a lot about buying a van, especially recently, where obviously my kind of videos are getting a lot more coverage in the algorithm, so we say at the minute. So in addition to the why, and in addition to the homeless, I get the will I get a van question. And to be honest, the thing with my car camper, the thing with my car camper is it's my car. That's the thing. I chose the Zafira because it's a 7-seater and I needed 7 seats for the family. I needed a big size car. So the fact I can car camp in it was a Brucey bonus, you could say. So by that logic, I wouldn't buy a van now because there's nothing wrong with my car. And I ran my last Zafira into the ground. It literally died at junction 30 on the M25 on a Friday night coming back from a work meeting. It had to be towed home and then scrapped. So the current Zaffi has coffee in my moustache. That's nice. The current Zaffi, no, it's nowhere near dead, so nowhere near on its way out. But when that dies, then that's a different story. But I wouldn't do a van, not a van, maybe something like, if you don't watch Chill Van Life, the channel formerly known as Full Transit Connect Camper, then that size of van I kind of quite like. So the Transit Connect and the Torneo, like Man Outside has. So I like those type of vans. But you never know. I mean, the point is, if the Zaffi lasts for years and years and years, obviously we're not getting any younger, so yeah, you never know. When the time comes, we'll see what happens, but I have no plans on buying anything while the Zaffi is still alive, because the point is, say the Zaffi it's my car. I could just so happen to be able to camp in it, which is a bonus. Not listening. Hey, no, yeah, fancy doing channel. Yes, do a channel, Graham. And if you need any help or advice, feel free to ask, basically. And in terms of, yeah, no, YouTube channel is fun. You doing a YouTube channel is fun. I've certainly enjoyed it. And I continue to enjoy it after, well, I actually got a message this morning from YouTube telling me it's my 14th YouTube birthday today. Albeit I haven't been posting car camping, obviously, for 14 years. But probably, 2021, I think, August 2021 I started posting. But it is good fun. It's good fun, and it's a good document and a good diary of everything I've done. I mean, every car camp I've ever done, almost everyone I've filmed. I didn't film the very first one I ever did. I started doing YouTubing after that. But I've certainly got a very good diary of every car camp I've done, everywhere I've been, and the whole process of everything I've made, built, bought, and been given. there's videos on that as well. So it's useful. Yeah, YouTubing is useful. It certainly gives me lots of free tidbits, as again, another Brucey bonus, you could say, of doing it. I have a Kia Sedona. Right, I thought it was a Kia Sedona, but I didn't want to say that. Any suggestions for the first night? Biggest suggestion for the first night, Luke, is just do it. Just find somewhere and do it. My very first ever one was a car park in Minis Bay. And actually, it's the only one I've ever had where I had a proper boy racer in the car park doing donuts next to my car. So if only I was YouTubing properly at that point. I was surprised. I was shocked. Could have had it all. It was that. But the point is, you just have to go out and do it, because by doing it, then you'll test to see your kit actually works. And the more you do it, the more you'll see what you have to change, basically. I mean, failing that, if you're a bit nervy about doing your first one out and about, depends on what you want to do. I mean, I've always done stealth car camping, for want of a better word. So car parks, residentials, stuff like that. But if you're feeling nervous, then obviously your driveway. I have car camped on my driveway a few times when we had Patches. That was a good way to see how Patches coped in the car on a car camp. So there's always your driveway as an option. So, yeah, but ultimately just do it, see what you need, see how it goes. That's the best advice. When did you decide to film your car campings? Hey, Erkan, when did I decide? Well, Mrs. Hobbies was the one who was actually into car camping first. She was watching, if you watch my really early videos, one like proper early ones called This Is Why I Car Camp and Vlog. Actually, everything I say in that is still true to this day, and that was back when I started. I was a bit thinner then. That's when I was running ultramarathon and stuff like that. But in terms of why I film it, I don't know really. I've often wondered why. I have a nervous stutter, which you wouldn't hear on videos. You might hear it on lives every now and again. So filming YouTubes wasn't a natural thing to do for someone with a stutter. Although it has helped me massively in my professional life, giving me confidence to speak in front of people and everything. So it's been a huge benefit to my personal life, actually, doing these. But in terms of why I do it, I think because the very first one I actually filmed as well was a tutorial. So I've always wanted, in effect, to show people how to do it and the fact of how easy it is to do. And that's why so many of my videos are tutorials, from how to make your blackouts, my tour of my setup, stuff I've bought, stuff I've been given, obviously. But that's probably the biggest part of my channel, is actually tutorials. So that's probably why, to give people information, advice, basically on how to do it. When I'm cozy down, I'm all cozy now in down gear. And you're in the peaks, isn't it? Elasmine, I think. Yeah, that pop up. When electric scooters will be legal in UK. Well, if you go by what this is, who's this from? This is Kakir. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Kakir Iflemon. Kakir Iflemon. Well, if you believe what you read on the internet, electric scooters could possibly be legal next year. Is the stuff that I was reading. So I did actually do my research for that video. So I did read the government stuff and the reports, and that's where all the information in the electric scooter video came from. And if it goes the same way as it has in Ireland, which is what they're thinking of. So Ireland was made legal, I think, last year, 2024. And that's come into place, and there's no need for a license, no need for insurance, no need for registration. They do have e-scooter lanes and stuff like that. So if it goes like that, then yeah, they're thinking 2026. So although I've got the e-bikes, I don't really need the scooter. The scooter was more just a video to. It's a weird product review, because it's probably the only thing I only accept products that I'm going to use. That's the point. So I turn down the vast majority of stuff that I get offered, got offered loads of stuff. I turned down diesel heaters galore I've been offered. But the electric scooter is the only one that I've ever taken that actually I've realised afterwards I can't use it. I know people do use them, but I don't want to be that unlucky person that gets pulled over by the old bill and gets license points on my license and stuff. So the e-scooter is currently sitting over there in the corner in the flashing light, but the e-bike gets used and I love that, so that's really cool. Taking the channel holiday, Nathan, we haven't even got a holiday booked, to be honest. I do film all the holiday videos, as you'll know. So I've done the Peak District one and the Wales one. They don't tend to get an awful lot of views, but again, that's more, I only film the family holidays, because it's like our own little home video. So it's actually really cool. Actually, we've got Norfolk as well. Norfolk, Peak District and Wales. There's 3 different holidays on this channel, actually, from over the years. But we haven't got anything planned for this year yet. We're very last minute. But where Mrs. Hobbies works in a school now, then it has to be in term time, I suppose, or out of term, whatever the phrase is, out of term, school holidays, whatever it is. How about recreating the first car camp and filming it? Well, yes, Dina, that is something I've often thought about doing. I do want to go back to Minis Bay. It is a lovely place to go to. It's a lovely car camp, and where I was just last week in Hampton wasn't a million miles away. In fact, that whole coastline on Kent, I've pretty much done all of it, to be honest. There's not that many places left on the Kent coast I haven't done, but Minis Bay is lovely, and I will have no problem going back there, and I definitely will go back there. I don't hear my cat's having a fight, I think. There's a bully cat that hangs around in our garden and waits. I might have to go out and help her. I don't know if you can hear them. I'll have to go and check in a minute and see if she needs any help. Yeah, so family holiday, Nathan, not sure. You must be able to hear that. Yes, you got the knock. Yes, Doug, I did get I've had 2 knocks. I've had the fake knock on my driveway, actually, when I filmed one on the driveway, and I got my son to do the fake knock, so I could just do a clickbait thumbnail and take the P out of that type of thumbnail. And then my mum and dad actually gave me the knock in Wales. That was so funny. Proper clickbait title thumbnail, but it was real, because I actually did get the knock. There you are. I need the cat to come in. I'm in the garage with the door open, so hopefully she'll hear me. Yes, Steve, you are the only, I want to say subscriber, but we've subscribed to each other for years. So yeah, you are the only person who watches me as a subscriber that I have met. Not unless you count the woman I met when I was in Lesnes Abbey, when I was chilling out. I was having a chat, the 2 women having a chat about one of their partners they were meeting, and I joined their conversation. She actually featured in the video, but she subscribed to me. So in theory, she was my second, but she subscribed as a result of talking to me, so that doesn't really count. But no, Steve, you are still my only one. Would you do a subscriber car camping camp one night? Do you mean, Luke, as in meeting up with people and doing a car camp? If so, Steve, Fieldview Adventures on here, can probably assist you with that answer. I am rubbish at meeting up with one person. In fact, my friends who I had round last night for a couple of drinks, I haven't met them for 3 years. So in reality, that is the best answer to that question. There's no point me saying yes, because I know in reality the answer is more than likely not. I am rubbish at doing anything like that, as Steve knows. Was there supposed to be some changes on e-bike, but I didn't think they went though. Changes on e-bike, Derek, in terms of e-bikes are legal as long as it's 250 watts, and the one I got the Hitway BK10S, which is 250 watts, so that's legal as it is. Anything over 250, they're not legal. But actually, the first e-bike I was offered, I accepted. It was due to be delivered, and on the morning I realised it was 500 watts. I said to them, oh, there's no point in me having it. I can't use it. So I sent it back. No, I refused delivery, and then they didn't want to collab with me after that. They got the ump. Erkan, do I write a script on each video? And is there any preparation before filming? Yes and no. On car camps, no. Car camps are just, I have certain things I always do on car camps. I set up, but I do try to make my car camp videos different-ish each time. So I try to make them so everyone's not the same. And actually, especially in the last 2 weeks, where I've amazingly done 3 car camps in 2 weeks, whilst the general format of them is similar, the way I film and edit it hopefully comes across as slightly different. Otherwise it gets boring if you just see the same thing every now and again. Do this, do that, do this, do that. I know certain channels that I've watched in the past, I've got bored when they just do the same thing. So every video is the same, it's just in a different location. But on tutorials, that's different. So when I do tutorials and reviews, and the difference between tutorials and reviews, obviously, so with a review, if I'm doing a review on a CPAP battery, or if I'm doing a tutorial on how I made my blackouts, which are over there, so I can't get it, I do script those, but that's because I want to make sure I say what needs to be said. And actually, it makes editing so much easier, because if you film it, if you have a script, you just read your script, and then editing takes no time at all. It takes me longer probably to write a tutorial than it does to film it, and I do them all outside in the front on the driveway. So yeah, so both basically. Car camps, no. Tutorials and reviews, yes. Boaty World told all his members on YouTube to follow. Oh, Boaty World told all his members on YouTube to follow your channel. He said they are. Jimmy, did I know this? Did I? I know someone told me to. Steve, you told me to watch someone. Is that him? Boaty World. I'm gonna have to look now. Oh, thank you very much for that, Jimmy. Obviously, I don't watch Boaty World. I'm fairly, what's the word? Consistent with what I watch on YouTube. I'm mainly, well, there's not a lot of car campers left. So the car campers who I watch, you'll see me mention them on Matt's corners, like so Adventures with May, LS Mean. You occasionally car camp, but I tend to watch the smaller channels, and I like to support them rather than the bigger channels. But other than that, there's a few van people I watch. Steve Transit, you might see me in a minute and pop up. So Steve Transit, I watch. Field View Adventures, you Steve, I tried to watch, but it's 6 videos a week. It's quite impossible to keep up. But boating, oh, and fishing. If anyone's into fishing, then Setting the Hook UK. That's Mick. Mick had a van life channel as well. Now he's kind of moved more over to fishing. Now I have no interest in fishing whatsoever. I hate fishing, but for some reason I enjoy watching his videos. But I think I enjoy the fact he talks about so much stuff, and I've got no idea what he's talking about with his double lure hooks and whatever round worm bait and stuff. So I find it fun. So yeah, Setting the Hook UK. Go and give that a look if you're into fishing. Oh, okay. Yes, Steve, I am proper rubbish. Stina, how brilliant. I've never interacted with anyone on live feed. But this is what lives are supposed to be about, aren't they? Lives are supposed to be interacting. That's why I wanted to have my little tablet with me so I can actually see the comments, because otherwise in the past I'm always trying to do this and scroll through and see comments, but that's exactly what you want life to be. You want to answer questions, and it's good. And one of the advantages of being a relatively small channel is that on my lives in the past, I never had a huge amount of people, really. 10, 20, that's it. But it's nice when it's like that, because you can interact. Well, as long as people ask questions. Otherwise, I just rabbit on about, I don't know, egg boxes. Or my pot noodle cup, which you've not seen for ages. I've been using my little cup recently. But anyway, what else have we got? How brilliant. Albion Camping. Even enjoy your vids. I'm Car Cameron Fronde. Oh, hi, Albion. Do you YouTube? It looks like a YouTubing channel, that thing. I can't click on this because I'll lose it. If you YouTube, let me know. I'll take a look. Oh no, I'm losing connection. No, I'm not as good. Kakia, oh, I go to your channel. Love your videos. Thank you very much, Kakia. I hope I'm saying that right. Kakia. No, I mentioned. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, well, I think I saw the boat person who subscribed to me though. I'm sure I looked at his channel. He's got like 17,000 subs. Boaty World. I'm gonna have to check. That will. If somebody with a massive channel is giving me a shout out as well, then that would no doubt assist the weird thing that's happening with my channel. My London vid's still going, if you can believe it. I've never had this before. Still, it's my most viewed video ever. It's like 62,000 views for a car camp now, which is insane. It's had, and it's still, the point is, it's going in waves. It's most bizarre, but I can't check it now because I'm using both devices. But about 7 o'clock every day, it kicks off. So it starts getting like 200, 300. I think at one point last night, it was on 516 views per hour. And that's something that's been released for 2.5 weeks. It's very strange when the algorithm likes you. That's why I've got so many new people who have come along. Like I say, so with that, you do get a lot because it's reaching my video, or my London video in particular, has reached so many people who don't car camp. You do get those kind of comments. There's only one troll-like one on there, but if you look hard enough on there, you find it. I don't delete troll comments. Well, I did once. One person got blocked and deleted because they were proper troll. There's a troll and then there's a proper troll, and that's the only person I've ever deleted from my channel. I leave all comments up just because I like to interact with them because it makes me laugh sometimes. So hello Sean, welcome to my live. Will we see the different car camping locations than the usual ones on the coming videos? Oh, what do you mean, Erkan? Will we see the different car camping locations than the usual ones on the coming videos? I'm not sure what you mean. Basically, I mean, a car camp, every car camp I do is in a different place. So I'm either roadside, beachfront, car park, multi-story I've just done recently. But normally I'm either roadside or car park, to be honest, just because that's what I do. So I'm not sure what that means. If you can confirm, I'll answer. Albion mostly retired now. Oh, okay. No worries, Albion. Matt, what do I do? I am a qualified social worker. I'm not an operational. I'm not going to go too much into what I actually do, but I still work for a local authority within a social work capacity, but I'm not operational. I'm more up there. Just curious what you do. Nothing wrong rabbiting on about pot noodles. See, if I was really cool, Derek, I could have had a pot noodle while I was out here. I was talking about all my pot noodles. Somebody made a comment about, made a not nice comment about my pot noodles on the London video, and it made me laugh. But look, there's always a healthy supply of pot noodles. We've got some nice chicken teriyaki that's going on there. That's looking nice. We've got some nice katsu curry. These are the ones I can reach. There's another. In fact, there is one over here. I am going to show you it because it made me laugh. Bear with. Oh! Where is it? There it is. Oh. Now the one. Oh. Anyone who used to watch Will's Whereabouts will know the most famous dish he makes is the chicken fajita. So when I saw it, so at some point I'll do some kind of funny little car camping video involving a chicken fajita pot noodle. But I've spotted the fun now. We've all seen it. Right, so where are we? I think it's nice to be interactive with on the live. There's some I've watched and interactive with a select few that got any interaction. No, Luke, I interact. This is why I wanted to use this, because in the past I've always used my phone. And you will find a live playlist on my channel, so all my past ones are on there. But they've always been on car camps. I think I did a couple in here, but they've always been on car camps. But to be honest, I say on car camps, I'm not able to do them now. I'm too busy chilling out. And the problem is, once I start talking, I start talking. So no, but definitely interact with people. Like I say, that's the advantage of being the size channel I am. It means I can interact with people and not miss comments. Bigfoot camper. I'm sure I've seen it before on a vid, but how do you heat your car? We have a 500-watt power pack, but we'll mostly use fully equipped sites. Right, so how do I heat your car? I've actually got, well, I don't, is the simple answer. I've never really, no, I have a little 12-volt fan heater, which is actually a window demister. I've never had to use it in the car. It's never, I mean, the car's been cold, like proper cold. That London vid was proper cold. But at the end of the day, I don't need to heat the space, because if it's that cold, I just get in the sleeping bag. I mean, I have a heated fleece. That was something that was given to me ages ago. The Kemimoto fleece. I have the fleece. I have heated socks, which you sometimes see on videos. They have battery packs in as well, little battery banks. So I have heated socks if I'm really cold. I have the heated fleece, my green fleece that I always wear every day, but I can put a battery pack in that. Then I bought that little cheap USB heated blanket the other day. It's only 25 quid and it only draws 8 watts on its highest setting, and it's really good. But yeah, but I don't heat the car, I heat me, basically. I've been offered loads of diesel heaters by companies. They always offer me diesel heaters, but if you've ever watched my video about me installing my first dash cam, then you'll know why I turned down diesel heaters. Yeah, just watch that video and you'll see why I can't even hardwire a bloody dash cam, let alone a diesel heater. I'll literally blow the world up. Most still use fully equipped sites. Yeah, so for yourself, Big Red, yeah, I can't really help, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. But 500 watt, you're not going to get an awful lot for your money for that, to be honest. Because the problem is, anything, if you have something on 100 watts for a few hours, and it'll burn through the power bank in no time. Even my big all powers beast, that's 1500. So that's, the 1500 is what, 1000 watt hours. But even if I had a heater on that, I could put a 1000 watt heater, it'd last an hour. So yeah, I think it's more better to heat yourself, heat the person, not the car. That would be my excellent advice. And thank you, Steve. Yes, it is nice to get a car cam that gets those kind of views. I mean, I have tutorials that a lot of my tutorials are what you could call evergreen content. So because people always search for them, they always get views. So, and actually the very first car camping tutorial I ever did still gets views, and actually up until recently that was still my most viewed video, but it's now been overtaken by a video, well, obviously London's now in the lead by a long shot, but that was a video I shot on my driveway. It was literally a 6-minute video converting my car from car into car camper in real time, and that was that was, I think, 35,000. So when you think about, if I've been doing this car camping videos for 4 years, my biggest video was 35,000. It is 35,000. You can see why 62,000 on a car camp in 2 weeks is insane. It's very cool though. I like it. Charles, I love all your electrical and minimal style. Thank you, Charles. I mean, I do have a lot of power banks. I mean, I have a good relationship with I have a good relationship with All Powers. So the All Powers have given me every size power bank I could ever need. I've got the Beast, I've got the 700, I've got the 200 lurking up there, I've got the little solar panels, I've got loads of stuff. But I still, even though I have all that power, I still want to use less, because the power bank I actually bought when I started with the Jackery 240, I gave that away in a competition actually, and the All Powers 300 I gave away. But the reason why I've started using the 700 again on car camps is this one here. It's a bit like the, oh, that's awkward. Ugh. It's a bit like the Jackery, or it's a bit like the psychology of using the Jackery. So you're being more efficient with the power you've got. So I'm back to using the thermos on my videos, which is why I'm not using this cup anymore for the minute, because this is huge. So I am, yeah, I am back to power conserving, even though I know I've got shed loads of power and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think it's more fun doing that. And I think it's more realistic for car camping. I mean, the Beast is awesome, but the Beast is a beast. It's huge. It takes up a lot of room in a car camper. But something like a 700, I think, is more like what you would use. And it does everything that I needed to do, so I can't complain. Will there be new locations, places? Okay, yeah, I mean, basically, every car camp I do is a new location. That's that was always one of my rules. One of my rules of car camping was that I would never go to the same place twice. But since that time, I've said that I have done a couple of places twice ish. But no, but as a rule of thumb, everywhere is somewhere new. I'm always looking for places to go. The coastal ones I'm running out of as far as Kent's concerned. I have started going kind of around Sussex, but there's a video where I've said in the past about my weird kind of driving nervousness that I have acquired since lockdown and working from home. I used to be a very confident driver. I'm getting it back slowly, but combined with the problem with my knee and combined with the sleep apnea before I got the CPAP, it made driving a lot more difficult. And I'm not entirely over that yet, although it's better. But it means I don't want to do massive drives like an hour, say massive drive, like longer drives than I would otherwise do. But I think the thing with my car camping videos has always been the fact that I've always tended to go local. But I think that's almost what the message in my videos has always been, in that I car camp in the places that you would drive past every day and never stop at. So many videos I've done, like Chislehurst, so the London video that I've just done, Chislehurst, I drove through for 2 years when I was in college over in Orpington. Never stopped there, never stopped there, never visited. But actually spending the evening and the night there was really cool. I mean, there's not a lot, and a lot of these places, like Hampton, there's not a lot in Hampton, where I just was. It's small, but it's perfect for a car camp or little 24-hour, 18-hour trip, you could say. So there's always new places, Oak, and that's the point of that story. There's always new places, be it village, be it coastal, be it wherever. They're always new, unless I'm tired, but I want a car camp, and then I might go somewhere I've been before, but it doesn't happen very often. Only twice I've been to the same place, I think. I'm sitting on the shore of the North Vancouver Island in a windstorm. Oh, wow. That sounds pretty intense, Charles. I'm sitting in my garage in Kent with a door open, and it's slightly chilly, and I've got a lukewarm cup of coffee. So I think you beat me on that description. Oh, it's not warm, it's cold. Yeah, no, these Derek cake all came out of Poundland. I was well happy with that find. I wanted to buy thousands of them, but I didn't. I just bought a good few. And yeah, and 12 volt in the heated blanket you don't even need it on. That's the point. With the heated blanket that I've got, even when I was in London and I was freezing my nards off, I didn't need it on, because when you lie on it inside a sleeping bag, your body heat actually heats the coils, I find. So it's quite weird. So it's good as well, obviously. So definitely. It's difficult to start a diesel engine in cold weather. Oh, is it? I've got no idea, Kakia. Oh yeah, that's the thing as well. I can't use a diesel heater because I've not got a diesel engine. See, I know nothing about diesel heaters, but I'm guessing if I've got a petrol car, that means I can't use a diesel heater. It doesn't matter anyway. I would never use a petrol heater, even if I could, because I would blow the car up. And I'd say, the point is, I don't think in a Zafira and a Zafira you really need it. It is, you can keep yourself warm. Doesn't matter if the car's cold. And it adds to the fun, I find. It adds to the fun when you're hiding under a blanket. But that's the good thing about the CPAP now, is that when it's really cold, I can put the blanket over my head when I go to sleep. But because the CPAP's on and the air's being sucked from the CPAP machine over there, it doesn't matter. I'm covering my head. So that's an unexpected benefit of a CPAP. Hi, Dara. Dara, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm rubbish with pronouncing Irish names, as many people like Sio Barn, Siobhan would say. Watching my first live. Well, yes, I am very privileged, and you can be privileged that I'm doing one. I've not done a live like this for a long time, but I was toying with what I was going to do this week for a video, because things with me, for those of you who are new, I don't normally do weeklies as a whole. I've never been religious with doing the whole weekly upload. I've tried to do it if I can, but I don't normally car camp as much as you've seen over the last 2 weeks. So 3 in 2 weeks is unheard of. That's more of a case of the fact that I've got so much annual leave left. So I've just been using up a day here and a day there. But normally this is where the tutorials come in handy, because I can film tutorials on weeks I don't car camp. So this week my plan is, because I've got so many new people join, I think it's about 1100 subs now this month, which is bonkers. Anyway, so the plan is I'm going to do a little update to my solo car camper full tour vid, because those kind of vids are quite easy to shoot. But I thought the problem with lives as well is whenever I do a live, I normally do them on the weekend, and then that mucks up with weekend uploads, I always find. So that's why I'm doing the live today. This is a tactical live. It's midweek and it won't impact on anything I do at the weekend. So yeah, so this weekend, once I script it, I've got to write it first. Can you ask that question, didn't you? So I do need to write the script for the tour for this week. Where are we? Hello, when did you last have your hair cut? I think it's fab. Can we see more of it, more of you with it loose? I do have it loose in the mornings. I always leave it down in the mornings normally, with the exception of London. I didn't take it down in London. I didn't take it out when I went to bed. But no, I haven't cut my hair at all since it started growing, much to Mrs. Hobby's dismay. She keeps telling me I need to cut the ends off because it'll grow better, but I'm Samson, I don't want to. I'm just letting it grow, man. It's just growing wild, like my beard is now. That's going completely feral at the moment. Though I do need to do this bit here, because every time I sup coffee, well, like now, it's a bit wet with coffee. It's a bit gross. There we go. I have a 600. Oh, actually, cool. Yep. I had a 600 as well, actually, from All Powers originally, but mine didn't work, so I had to send it back, and that's when they sent me the 700. But I know Full Transit, God, Chill Van Life is now called. He's done the 600 as well. It's not logical. It is logical. It is logical not going to rural areas. It is logical not going to rural areas. Is that a question or statement? It is logical not going to rural areas from your home. It is logical not going. I don't know what that one means, Erkin, sorry. But I love the rural ones too. I mean, in terms of being in Kent, I'm quite lucky actually being in Kent. I mean, I have an entire coastline. I can even hop over the bridge if I ever wanted to do the only way is car camp in Essex. I mean, wanted to do that for ages, but I still don't have the need to, because there's still so much in Kent to do. But Kent is so good for the village park ups, the bigger town car park ups, and of course the coastal. And then East Sussex isn't a million miles away. There's still somewhere down there that I'm looking at that I want to do. That's on my list. Derek, will we see you in Scotland? Well, the funny thing is, Derek, possibly in the future, yes, because my daughter's in Glasgow Uni. And as you'll know, oh, sorry, knee's not liking sitting on this chair. But I mean, we have spoken about myself and Mr. Hobbies, because obviously when we go up there, we're going to need my car. No, when she comes home from university, we'll need my car to transport the stuff back. So we have already spoken about doing a couple's car camp that involves Scotland and Glasgow, possibly like car camping on the way up to break up the journey time. But yeah, so there will be something Scottish at some point, but it'll be linked in more so. Well, no, it would be linked in to collecting my daughter from university. So it'll be more of a practical Scotland car camp rather than visiting Scotland for a car camp, if you see what I mean. But we'll see how that transpires in the future. Thanks, mate. Looking at the 100,000 ones over. Oh, the cat's in. Can I say hello, Thea? I don't want to flip the camera in case I break something. Oh, she's doing a clause. Right, no, sorry. Thanks, mate. Looking at the 1,000 ones, I really need a nice location where I am in the pennies. But they're normally busy places. Pennies? Where's the pennies? They're the Pennine. No, it can't be the Pennines. The Pennines closed places. I mean, 1,000 watt. I suppose the whole thing with size of power stations. I should know your name, Big Red. I don't know what your name is, but I can't remember it. It's on the Facebook group, isn't it? Sorry. I mean, it all depends on what you want to power, is what I always say about power banks. I mean, I have the 1500s and 1800 watt power station. The highest wattage thing I use is 600 watts, and that's my kettle and my cooker. I don't use anything that's higher than that. So arguably, I don't need a 1200, 1500, 1800 watt power station. I've got it if I need it, but the 700 is more than sufficient. So it depends on what you want it for. So I suppose go by that. What do you want to use it for? And then do the whole calculation of watt hours and watts and usage. And on my 700 video, I talk about that and that calculation and how that works. But that's a good way to work out how to do it. Singing Whistling Tree is one place close to me. Halo, another, and Pendle Hill. I'm rubbish with place names. Pendle Hill, I should know where that is. I don't. Mind you, I don't know road names where I live. I've lived in my whole life, and I know a road. I don't know the road name, so apologies. Diesel heater has its own tank. Oh, okay. So in theory, then, Derek, could you put petrol in a diesel heater? Could you put petrol in a diesel heater? I'm not getting one, but I wonder if you could. The fact they're called diesel heaters, you would think it's only diesel. Or is it? Saying that I do have a propane heater with vents on car dress. Oh, God, no. Propane heater with vents. No, no, no. I stopped using my old gas cooker up there. You don't see that anymore on car camps because it gives me killer migraines. Literally. Can't use it anymore. That's why I'm so focused on cooking on electric. So yeah, I wouldn't. I know people use gas in cars. If you watch the likes of Wandering Rare, when he was car camping, he was always gassing up in his car. But no, I can't do that anymore. So no, I don't like that idea personally. Saying that I do, okay. Erkan, what I like most is the calmness and relaxing mood in every camping. And actually, Erkan, that's exactly the mood I try to do. I think especially more so recently, in the last, probably my last few videos, I've been trying to be even more chill than normal. So I think I've coined my own phrase. It's that some videos do clickbait. I think what I do now is chill bait. So my thumbnails are just me chilling out and doing stuff. My titles on car camps are, they are what it is. Some solo car camping on a peaceful night, and it is, and that's because that's what my videos are. I think the point is my videos are chill because I'm chill. That's why I like car camping, because it is just total relaxation. Even if on some videos, obviously you don't see everything, but some videos I'm just sitting in the car for hours, just laying down, chilling out, watching other people YouTubes. I love it. It's so calming. So the fact that comes across so well makes me rather happy. And I'm getting that comment an awful lot on videos at the minute. So I'm definitely hitting the mark, I think, on that front, editorially speaking. Kaki, have you been in different countries? No, I've only ever car camped because no, well, put it this way, I've never taken my car out of the UK. Oh no, but Wales, does that count? I've done Wales. That was a practical one. Go back about, what, 6 months, 7 months, you'll find my Wales car camp. I think that's the only time I've been outside of England, or UK or England, where around is it? But yeah, but otherwise, no, it's only ever local. That's the point. I'm only ever, the thing with my videos is I'm normally always within about an hour's radius of where I live. But that's the way I've always wanted to do it. The whole point is, the whole thing for me is I'm visiting places that I know but I've never been to. So it's nice and local, it's nice and quick. Yeah, it's worked well, but I'm running out of places. I've been doing it for four years now. Graham, I used to live in Chelmsford a long time ago for USO. Yeah, Chelmsford, I mean, I would be more so looking at the good old South End. So South End's on my target list at some point. It looks like there's loads of decent enough park ups there. and other bits around that part of the coast, because there's obviously a whole other coastline I can look at. I just need to brave the tunnel and the bridge, which I don't want to, because I hate the tunnel and the bridge. No, not petrol. Okay, Dave. Well, though, yeah. But yeah, so either way, you can get petrol heated very expensive. Yeah. Point is, ultimately, it's a redundant question by me, really, because I'm never going to use it. And even the ones, so the kind of ones that I've been offered, I've been offered loads of diesel heaters. I've been offered your normal ones that you drill into the floor. I've been offered massive ones that sit outside the car, which defeats the whole purpose. So I couldn't use that. But either way, I always say no. So, can you get? I tried propane one for 15 minutes. Was too smelly, and Zafira was not enough space for his heater. Was big. Yeah. Point is, I mean, I swear the Zafira, you don't need, or car campers as such, you don't really need, especially in the UK. So in the UK, I don't think you need a diesel heater. I mean, yes, I'm sure it makes it more comfortable, but for me personally, I think heat yourself, not the car. I think Matt needs his own stickers now. He has loads of followers. Ah, shut up, Steve. No, I don't. I have got a custom patch made though, where I've got my little fleece that I always wear, and I've got all my random patches on, like my Temu patch, my little duck with a knife, or peace was never an option. The other ones I've got on my right side, they're all my old airsoft ones, just random ones. I can't use some of my other airsoft ones because they're probably not good to use. But so I have got a custom patch coming that might have my name on it, possibly, maybe. It's en route from China, so it'll be here soon. I think, please don't put petrol and diesel heater anyone. No. Yes, don't listen to Matt, as Stina says. Matt will blow himself up and everyone else. And Erkan, that answers that question. I'm Matt. Oh, Steve's answered it already. And you've answered him. So you can tell I'm playing catch up on the comments. Dizzy D, I discovered your channel a few weeks ago, relaxing, enjoyed videos. Many thanks, Dizzy D. I hope it calmed your dizzy head. NP Erkan, Colchester is the oldest city. Colchester. Don't know where. I don't really do a lot of travelling in Essex, but then by that logic, that is another reason why I should explore it, because I don't really know it. I don't like driving over in Essex. That's probably why I don't really know too much. I've only ever done, everyone does the old lakeside and all that retail park and stuff, but otherwise we just drive through it. But there is so much you can do in Essex. It's just a problem with the tunnel and the bridge. Living so near to it, we see it all the time. There's always traffic jams, and the things that I like with the way I car camp is, I mean, now the weather's changing and it's getting lighter, means I don't need to take half days anymore. I can just literally go after work. But if I'm driving through the tunnel and get stuck in traffic, then it's too long. That's why I just end up going local. It's easier. Good evening, Stuart. Welcome to my first live in long time. I must go car camping this year. First to make some window blinds. Yes, definitely make some window blinds, Stuart. Refer to my video if I haven't shown it to you already. I've got a video of how I made mine. You have Dizzy, you have inspired me over Blingo multi-space. I'm looking forward to doing a couple of car camps myself when it gets warmer. Neil. Cool. Oh, Neil, sorry. Dizzy D. I thought Dizzy Neil. Cool. So you're all set up then, Neil. You've got your Blingo's all done. You have everything set up and ready to go. What is that? So going. I send my thanks to you. Oh, Turkey. Oh, cool. In fact, there was a short I did. The thing that I've been finding on, there's a short recently I've done UK and beyond. Problem is, on car camps, I talk an awful lot. But because of the way I edit my videos, I cut out most of it. I want my videos to be, I call it, so the way my videos are edited, in addition to being peaceful and calming, is they're what I call the Mrs. Hobbies edit. So Mrs. Hobbies, that's my wife for those who don't know that, but I call her Mrs. Hobbies on as far as this channel is concerned. Yeah, if a video is boring, and she'll turn off and not watch it. So the idea is that it has that kind of flow to it to keep you watching. So that's the Mrs. Hobbies edit. But because of that, it means I cut out an awful lot of what I say, and I only keep in what needs to be in. My logic of editing is that if I don't know, if I can take out a bit of speech and it doesn't affect the video, then it doesn't need to be there. But then the problem with that is I end up with loads of stuff that I don't use. So then I put it into shorts. And I had one short recently where I was talking about how worldwide my videos have gone in the last 2 weeks. In Turkey, whole point of that whole long story was Turkey's new. I've not had somebody from Turkey before, so welcome, Erkan. Going towards Clacton. Derek, that still means nothing to me in terms of where places are in Essex. I know Essex. No, I know Essex. I know Lakeside. That's it. Anything past that, I'll have to look on a map. How did you convince your wine to join you? Mine. Well, Stuart, that was easy. My wife convinced me. If you go back to if you scroll back a few years in my videos, or it might be in the My Musings playlist, there's a video why I car camp and vlog. And in that, I explain actually everything about why I even started my YouTube channel, why I started car camping, and the benefits. It was back in the day when I think I made that when I had 200 subs. I think maybe even less. But anyway, it was my wife that got me into car camping. She was into car camping, or she watched a lot of car camping stuff on Pinterest and stuff like that. And she was always watching American, not English, American car campers. And then I started watching Will's Whereabouts, where he, oh, so it's message, TikTok message. Oh yeah, so I started watching Will's Whereabouts, and then I started. So it was actually my wife. And a lot of the stuff in the car camping setup is Mrs. Hobbies. So the beds we use, the folded sun loungers, so you found those. Loads of stuff. The shelving unit beds we use for couples car camping. You'll see a video on that. That was her. She found that, and she found loads of stuff. Literally, so many things that are car camping based. She has found, and we've used. So it's purely her. So it was not hard to convince her at all. I didn't have to. Yes, I am watching as well. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. Clack, yeah. Do we have any pets? Yes, we have 2 rescue cats. One is lurking around here somewhere. Used to have a dog, Patches. You'll see Patches on some of my older videos. Patches sadly passed away a year ago. But yeah, so just 2 cats now. Kelly, I like this chap. He's very practical. Oh, you're mad. I'm going because I just want to flirt. You're okay, Kelly. Mrs. Hobbies doesn't read comments on live. She wouldn't even watch this, so she'll never know. We'll keep it a secret. There's only 20 people here. No one will know. Flirt away. Big Red, what's editing? Straight from phone, straight upload. Well, I used to do that when I was first started. If you watch my first YouTube Zafira video, the setup one I did, that was an iPhone. But I still had, no, but I did edit it. That was edited in iMovies. But that was all very basic. Basically, it's only in recent times I've started doing B-roll and having the GoPro for the angles, then the vlogging cam for the talking, and then I do use my iPhone still for the close-ups and the pans. What's anything? I can watch your videos without subtitles because your accent is very clear. I get that a lot as well, Erkan. What I'd love to, in fact, I've not done one of them for ages as well. If you want to watch even more videos where you don't even need subtitles or even my voice, I've not done one for ages, but I've got an ASMR playlist because I really like the Japanese ASMR style videos. But like I was saying earlier, the problem is the way I tried to make my car camp, not the tutorials, they're a whole different kettle of fish, but with my actual car camps, I tried to make them a little bit different in how I film and edit. But the problem with the Japanese ASMR ones, they're very samey. And you watch 1 or 2 and then they're just all the same. Oh, what have I done? I've lost my thing. Yeah, but my ASMR playlist, some of them I've actually, I think the last one I actually did was specifically filmed as an ASMR. So if you want to see something different, check out my ASMR playlist. This chat, what's editing straight for not sure why, and not sure why Turk IEE is here. Huh? I don't understand what you mean, Kelly. Not sure why Turk IEE is here. I don't know what that means, sorry. Will's made about chicken normally ends up on the floor when cooking. Yeah, well, Will does, yeah. I don't watch Will anymore, sadly. And I'm not a big fan of, but he does van builds. Everyone ends up doing van builds. I'm not interested in van builds. I don't want a van, so I'm not going to watch a van build. Derek, I'll tell her. No. And no, she wouldn't get to this point anyway. This is 1 hour already. And I don't need the loo, and the toilet's miles away. So we are gonna, it's gonna go on for massive too much longer. This is what I say, the problem with lives, I start chatting, everyone wants to ask me questions, and I answer, and I rabbit on, and then time goes. But I'm not gonna, although I famously say I'm gonna end lives. If you've ever watched any of my DJ lives, that's another playlist that people might not have seen. I do lots of drunk Saturday night DJ lives, and a lot of those I try to end. I keep on saying last tune, then an hour later I'm still playing. Yeah, I enjoy lives. Lives are good. I do need to do more, but I think more garage-based home ones rather than car camp ones, because if I do it on a car camp, it will take up the whole night. Clack, yeah, what is your favourite movie? I almost have too many, to be honest, in terms of favourite movies. I like kind of weirdy science fiction, preferably one without a happy ending, or the kind of ending you didn't foresee. But I have a very varied taste in films. I can't actually, but I think the reason why I can't think is because I need to go to the toilet. That is preoccupying my brain, and I'm so far from the toilet that I would have to end the live, because I won't take you to the toilet with me. That'd be a bit weird. What is Stuart? What is your commentary is great, but how long was it before you got used to talking to a camera? Well, I think I don't know really, Stuart. I think it's just something that happened when I watch my early videos. So if you watch my early videos, like literally my first Saphira one, that was back in the days when I would load the titles with as many keywords as I could. In fact, if you look at, after this, check out my very first Saphira video that I did, my Saphira setup. It's got 1,000 keywords in the title. But I think it's more so learning to talk. So how I'm talking now, that's how you have to talk to the camera. So as if you're talking to someone, not a camera. But not like, hello, welcome to my car. You have to feel like you're engaging. And that's why every now and again on a video, someone will say to me, you said we, who's we? Who was with you? Who was filming? I'm like, no, I don't mean we, I mean you, we. So I think the way I mastered in my head talking on camera is as if I'm having a conversation with someone. And I think that's why you often hear me say we. So we will do this, we will do that. It's because I'm talking about you, actually. So everyone watching, you are the person. And that's the best way, I think, of talking to camera, is to think of it as somebody there who you're talking to. Hello, official 09. I'm Northampton, by the way, but must go. Oh, nice. Oh, enjoy Norfolk. I mean, enjoy, Norfolk. Love Norfolk. Car camped in Norfolk and Great Yarmouth, actually, once with Mr. Hobbies. That was very nice. Hi. Lynn, which video shows how to make blackouts to windows, please? Planning my first camp in May. Right, if you go to... Oh, pardon me, that coffee's repeating. If you go to my car camp setup playlist, I've got loads of playlists. Car camp setup playlist, scroll through that. It was probably made about a year and a half ago. The picture on the thumbnail is me holding a bit of paper up to a window, and it does say on the DIY blackouts, but I've got two on there. One is how I made my DIY blackouts. I can't remember what the title is, but it'll be something like that. And then there's another one which is how to install Life Tree blackout material. So that wasn't a paid video. I saw it on Travel Beans. It's like this black fabric you can stick to your window using water. And that video is doing surprisingly well still, actually. That's on like 14,000 views now. But that stuff I don't use, because I used it for a couple of car camps and then it became a bit of a pain in the backside, because when you're trying to set up in stealth and you've got to spray soapy water around on windows to make something stick, and it didn't always stick, it became frustrating. But yeah, no, it's there. If you just have to go into car camping setup playlist, and you'll find nearly I think you'll find video for everything in my car camper. I always film videos of the stuff I buy, even my toilets. I obviously got a fair few product review videos that I do, and I think every aspect of my car camper setup I've done. Oh, is the cat? Come say hi. Say no. No. Oh, I can't catch her. No, doesn't want to. So yeah, it's all, everything's there. You'll find, hopefully. I have D&D game starting. D&D reminds me of Christopher Walken. No, D&D. No, Big Bang. Anyway, enjoy D&D. Graham. Stuart, merchandise. No, Stuart, never merchandise. Never. I won't. I don't even ask people to comment or sub or like or anything. I never do. I'm not going to do that side. Next will be buy me a coffee. No, I'm never going to do anything like that. You'll never see buy me a cup of coffee on my channel. You'll never see channel memberships. You'll never see merch. You'll never see any of that. I don't. No. Oh no, to tell a lie, I have merchandise, but it's for me. So I have, on a couple of my old videos, you'll see my one t-shirt, until next time. That's my only catchphrase, really, until next time. And I've just had a little Velcro patch made up for my jacket, but it's one-off merchandise specials that only I get to wear. So Albion message retracted. I don't know what that question was, sorry. Big Red. Thing is with the UK, especially if Americans are watching videos from the... Well, no. Thing is with the UK, especially if Americans are watching videos from UK, there's so many accents. Oh, from all countries. So, well, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Derek Copsy, question, Matt. When do you do drunk DJ stuff? Do you see flashing... When you do drunk DJ stuff, do you see flashing lights? I have flashing lights. I have flashing lights. And I've actually got... There's one... You can't see it. I did a live the other day, DJ live, but it's in unlisted because my technology didn't work. Because I was too drunk when I started, I flipped the camera live. You can flip the camera, or flip the way round it is, and I'd done that, so it was back to front as well as. Oh no, it's horrible. But I've got an item that I was given, and I said to them, "Well, I can use it because it's fun, but I'm only using it on a DJ live. So when I do my next DJ live, you'll see it. But it's a little LED screen. It's not. There's going to be no product review, no information on it. It's just a little fun thing I can use on lives. So or DJ live specifically. Question. Okay. Have you ever used a tent? Erkan, have you ever used a tent for camping? Yeah. Yes. Well, part of what. If you look through my videos, you'll find my wild camping setup. So I am planning to do wild camping. Everything you can see, but you can't see it. It's all behind me here. So all behind me here is all my wild camping gear. So I've got a cloud up tent. I've got my rucksack. I've got lightweight. I've got everything I would need for wild camping. I do have a video where I think I filmed most of that stuff within that video. I just need to do it. But there is one car camp video where I went with Mrs. Hobbies when we was over in Cambridge. You can tell by the thumbnail. I'm not sure what one, because whenever I do thumbnails, you can put on 3 thumbnails, and then YouTube chooses which one is most successful and it sticks. So I'm not sure what the thumbnail for that one was. It was probably glamping or something along those lines. So I have done 2 videos with the tent. One is the wild camping setup video when I camped in the garden, and then one where we've used it on the campsite. But there will be more. I am determined to do a proper wild camp vid at some point. But as good as Kent is for car camping, I don't think it's as good for wild camping. Sorry, someone's liking loads of my posts on Instagram. Keeps splashing up. No, the Blingo isn't ready to go. It's the family car day to day. Oh, it's the same as me then, Neil. Basically, my Zaffy's the same. It's a family car. It's a family car, it's a shopping car, it's a dump car. It just so happens to be good for car camping. So, yeah, cool. No, that's the perfect way to do it, Neil. Make some bits up, bung stuff in it, see how it goes, and change and adapt as time goes on. And then you end up making it more and more comfortable, like I've done. And then you end up having what I call my fantastically cozy camper cocoon, as I call it. I haven't used that word on a video for ages, but that's what my camper is. It's a cocoon. It doesn't matter where I am in the world or in Kent. I can be parked up on a residential street or the top of a multi-story car park. Once I'm in my cocoon, it's my my happy, safe, chill place. Okay, what is your favorite song? I have a massively variable song liking. Song liking? I have a massive variable selection of songs I like. I listen to indie folk on my London video. That was really cool, actually. On the London video, the song I used at the start was a group called Brook Street. I'd heard their song on indie folk playlist on a YouTube channel, and I found their YouTube channel, asked them if I could use it, and they said yes. So I'm well happy for them, because obviously everyone who's watched that video, all 62,000 people, oh no, not yeah, no, everyone who's seen that video has seen their entire song. So it's really cool. And I had to put loads of links onto their channels and stuff. So, but anyway, the point of that question is, I like indie folk. I mix deep house, trance, funky house, disco house. I listen to everything, literally everything. Yeah, very varied. Great listening to live. Have a great night. All stay safe, camping. Many thanks, Graham. Until next time. Until next time. That's your personal sign off. You need to do mobile DJ camp. Yes, I do, Big Red, and it is an idea that I have. My decks, my decks run off the laptop, and I know my laptop only draws 40 watts, so my beast is enough. I've never plugged the speakers into it, but that is an idea that I want to do. And I could even use my little carpet ride thing I've got in the car. The that's, I don't often show it, but my sat nav thing. So yeah, I have ideas for that. Obviously that wouldn't be a chilled car camp, but that might be more of a separate kind of weird video. But I need to be better at mixing to be able to do like a proper in my car mixing, rather than just sitting in my back room doing a mix. So I need to practice more. But the problem with the DJing is I only ever DJ on the lives when drunk. So I'm never practicing outside of that. So you hear me practicing. That's what all my DJ lives are. That's why they're not always that fantastic. It's an old film, but Existence is worth a watch. I think I've seen it, Stuart. I'm pretty sure I've seen Existence. I've made a window cover for all my windows, including the front. The front and back. When you say front, Albion, do you mean the front, like the dash window? Because when I first did, that depends on where you're. That depends on where you're camp. Oh, see you later, Derek. I just saw that popped up. Yeah, so it depends on where you're gonna car camp, I suppose. Because when I first made all my window covers, I did the front, and in my first ever vlog that I filmed, I had it on my first car camp. I didn't film for the front windows, and in the second one I kind of didn't use it, because the problem with having blackouts on the front windows is, well, you can't see anything. Basically, that's what my concern was when I actually put it up for the first time on the very first camp. Was I put it up and I couldn't see jack. That's why I've now changed it, so I'm only blacked out from the middle back, so it doesn't look like I'm camping, basically, because people can look in the front of the car. Is what that idea is, for me at least. Big Red used to be a DJ myself. My brother's a music producer, and my nephew's boy band just been signed up to DJ. Oh, cool, very good, Big Red. Yeah, I kind of loosely call myself a DJ, very loosely. Drunk YouTube live DJ once a month, maybe DJ. So I enjoy doing it, like everything. I enjoy doing it, so that's all that matters. Derek, even parked on your driveway. I think that means I know you've gone now, but I think it probably meant even parked on my driveway doing a session in the DJ. Now, if I did it in my car, if I did DJ in my car, I've got to be somewhere, but then I've got to be somewhere really kind of secluded so I don't annoy people with my music. I'm so glad to meet you through your YouTube. Have a good night. Good night, Erkan. Thank you for joining. I'm getting the vibe people are starting to leave now, so that's good because it has now been 1 hour and 15 and my bladder is, well, actually, let's just top up my bursting bladder with more freezing cold coffee. Oh, it is proper ice. Proper icy cold. I just got moved by the Spanish police, lol, luckily only down the car park. If you don't do some nasty clickbait on that, Steve, I'll be disappointed. You know, practice your shocked face. Cat's come back. Hi, cat. Probably wondering why I'm outside and the back door's shut. A house cat. Come here, come here. Oh, let me show you to the world. Oh, here you go. Everyone, this would be Nervous Thea. Actually, you probably see Thea quite a lot in my videos. In the setup, whenever I'm in the car setting up the front of the house, 9 times out of 10, you always see Thea there. She's either walking across the wall, walking across the driveway, walking in the background. So whenever you're watching the start of my videos, keep an eye out for Thea because she is always, normally always there because she follows me around like a little puppy. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, now I've totally lost my comments. There we go, play. Here we go. Beautiful cat. Yeah, she's we call her Black Sponge. Big Red is off to put kids to bed for the night. I've uploaded a new video the next few days. Cars in garage. Tomorrow's take care, guys. Cheers, Big Red. Thanks for joining, and I will. Oh, it's weird seeing the video in the past. That's how far behind you are. I'm looking at myself holding the cat now. That's why everyone's saying nice cat, because that's what you're looking at. But I've moved on from there now. That's weird. God, the delay is huge on this. Oh, wait 20 seconds and you'll hear me say that. But right, I think I'm getting the vibe that I think I need to go in and sort stuff out and go at the toilet. So, yeah, I am going to do these more often. Found your channel this week, Martine. And love car. Oh, Canada. Well, that's the whole thing I was just saying earlier on, Martine. And I've got a short UK and beyond, which I did recently on the things I said on the video, but didn't include was how worldwide my videos have gone. In fact, you're the second from Canada. Somebody else from Canada. Frost. I want to say Frosty McFrostface or something. Frosty McFrostface. Does that sound right? So another Canada car camper. Great chat. Cheers, Stuart. No, okay, right. I am going to run this up, so I'm going to close my tablet so I can't see the comments. But basically, yes. So I am going to wind it up now because I do want to have some food. I want to have a little lie down before, just because I want to, really. Cheers, Albion. Thank you very much. So yes, anyway, I will do these more often because I did used to really enjoy doing these. And there's no particular reason why I stopped doing it. I think it's just because I stopped doing them on car campings and then I got too busy doing lives or DJ lives and I forgot about doing these. But I do like these because these are great. These are a great way to interact with people. And I know the vast majority of people don't join these, but it's nice because it's small and it's nice. And yeah, I get to see all the questions and all the comments and answer them all. And if I've missed one, I'm sorry, but I don't think I have. And Neil, I just saw that comment pop up and go. So yeah, the next car camp, it's not going to be this week. This week is tutorial mode, but that will be one for more so for the new people who've joined. I'm going to do a complete solo car camper setup tour vid. So it's everything that I use on my typical solo video or car camp. And then possibly next week we'll see if I can squeeze one in, because normally as a rule I tend to do 2 a month. That's the way it kind of works out. I don't like going every weekend, but yeah. So right, thank you for everyone for joining. It has been great to have so many people here, and I've only gone 20 minutes over, so that's not too bad by my standards. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for engaging and saying hello and stuff. It's been good to see you all, and until next time, take care.